Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey and what you are meant to hear. Oh, I rediscovered my gorgeous Seeker Oracle. Sometimes I put stuff away and then I'm like, I didn't even look at the entire deck and all the beauty in it. So, you guys, what I want you to know today is that you guys are loved. You guys are amazing. You guys are fantastic. You know, love what is unique about you. Focus on the better things in your life and in others. Create a healthy way of viewing your day. Choose health over, negative talk and all of that, and create a winning environment. So I'm going to share something. It was an unusual morning. Like, I slept totally bonkers. Wasn't helping me by any means. And what I thought had happened was I thought I slept like crazy late. Like, I literally thought it was like late and mid, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock. And I had people coming over and there's things we're doing for Hagen's birthday. And I started to like panic because I thought, oh my gosh, I still have to do A, B, and C. And then I heard in my mind, just pick up your phone and calm down. And it was earlier than I thought. And I decided right there, listen, I am going to connect to my highest power that says I have all the time in the world, all is well. And guess what you get to do? You get to do your absolute favorite things. You get to do readings for people, get to do your daily tarot. You get to connect with art and energy and positivity. So what is going on? Do you have to go dig a ditch at 5 a.m. in 90-degree heat? No, girl, you don't. So calm it. You know what I mean? Like, by comparison, it's okay. Oh, you poor thing, you slept into 11. And then I saw everything as being a benefit as to being adversarial. Like, that's how lucky I am that I can do that, because I slept poorly, sleeping and have no problem. I had no appointments. I had no job I had to be to at the crack of dawn. That is the connection that is necessary. I connected to my higher power and my higher self that said, hey, it's all right. And just got really happy about that. I feel like we need to be happy now. We need to feel good now. It's the only thing we have to do. It's the only thing we have to do. And then we're on that frequency of happiness and alignment for receiving good things, right? Connection to the right people, places, and things, which I love. So be a curious creature. To me, this means find out stuff. I am the ultimate weirdo now in the middle of the night watching TV. I'm like, I started watching Macbeth at 1:30 in the morning because I wanted to learn about I'm obsessed with that language and that speech to see if I can translate it and it makes sense. I had a past life around that because I know that all of a sudden I'm like, it translates to me, like it makes sense. I wouldn't want to be the actor or actress that has to remember those lines, because it is an unusual kind of a speech, and but that sort of thing. And just learning about different countries and learning about different things. And I'm really curious now too about artists too. I really want to watch a lot of biographical either films or whatever on artists. I love that because I do believe that artists lead an unusual, beautiful, yet sometimes very tortured existence, because it's like when you're inspired, you feel like you have to go. And if you're in a place where you feel like you can't go do, paint, speak, or express that, you feel like you're chained to something. It is an unusual thing. It's kind of surreal. And at times I experience that. Like, I will be talking to somebody, worst person on the earth at small talk. I can be present for I'm like, I can. I'm trying to convince myself. I zone out almost after the second sentence if somebody's talking about just the weather or just the mundane things, because I'm like, I'm like, pull yourself in. Meanwhile, I'm creating in my head and I'll say, are you here with this person? You would like them to be here with you, so do that. And then I can do that, and I feel like it's amazing. So knowledge is power, and I also love this too. I would love for you to make yourself a little video, write in a little journal, tell your story to yourself. Tell your story of what you would like to happen today or tomorrow. What are 2 or 3 things you would love to have happen, accomplish, or see? Mine, when I start off, I start with gratitude. Thank you for the fact that I woke up and I can breathe and I can see, all of that. Then I read this thing and it made me want to cry because I loved it so much. It was so beautiful. It said, talk to your house. Tell your house how much you love it and how it provides you with safe, beautiful space, because you are not the only person that resides there. Your family does, entities, spirits, animals. So when you tell this dwelling that you live in that you love it and you appreciate it, the energy switches. And this is true. Like, oh my gosh, like when I was thinking this and saying this, my cats couldn't get close enough to me. It was just amazing. I felt the shift. I got my little sage out. I was doing this, and then I also felt like cleaning and organizing it, because I'm a collector, I'm an artist, and stuff gets crazy. But I appreciate that I have this magical dwelling. That I'm not kidding you too. When I ask myself, even if I were to inherit a ridiculous amount, I would keep this house. This property has deer and turkeys and everything and groundhogs and everything, and I wouldn't want anybody disturbing that. I would keep this. I would probably even turn it into like a sanctuary. But this dwelling would be like, it would hold all the feed for all the animals. You know what I mean? It would just be like a little artist sanctuary to come and feed the animals and be, and if just all of that. So again, you guys, tell your story. What kind of story would you like to happen? Where would you live if you could live anywhere? What would you be doing? And are you making even the tiniest steps towards that? Because that is important. The story you tell yourself about who you are and where you're going, it's everything. What you think is available to you, it's everything, because then we move towards that with eyes open, opportunities, that are available to us. We can see them because we know that. And more knowledge is more power. I know people that are really delving into the esoteric and deeper understandings about energy and people and connection. There's so much information that I wish I had growing up. Okay, peeps, I don't know if you know my age, but I actually had to go to the library to learn some of these things, which is crazy. There were no cell phones. There was no internet. It's crazy. When I was growing up, it was like we had our bicycles on our beach, and I'm happy for that because it creates a different type of reality as well, which I love. So be happy now, feel good now. It's the only thing you have to do. Tell yourself the story of where you want to go today, who you want to be, and what you want to achieve, and make it light and bright and beautiful, and feel good about who you are regardless. We're all on a path towards something. So why would we beat ourselves up because we're not at our optimal job, weight, and relationship? Everything is being built, and like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was our ideal person that's within ourselves. The fact that you are trying is everything. So add that to your story, because that is amazing too. And we're just going to close with this. Express gratitude to yourself for being the person that you are, for all that you have around, for your beautiful dwelling that you can reside in and be safe in and eat your meals in and play your music in, for your yard, for your community, for your park, for everybody that comes into your life and shows you something new and different, and what's available to you, what's truly available, which is everything, and unlimitedness, which I love. And I love the fact that I'm pretending, and will for the next couple of days, that I'm a billionaire due to the fact I bought a ticket and I'm not going to look at it. And I really want to answer the question myself, what I would do with this and how I would initiate change and how I would enrich others' lives with this. Like, I just love that. It gets me in the best mood, and that's the reality I'm going to live in. And that's kind of like that's kind of this card, like, love your inner child. Today, do something that toast marshmallows, it's like, just go out and splash in a puddle, just lay in the sun, look at clouds shifting around, daydream, and be wistful and playful and silly, and honor that inner child of yourself. Because sometimes, the world is serious enough. We don't need to engage in that. Let's just surrender to the lightness and the joy and the love. So that's what you're meant to hear today, my beauties. Love and light. I hope you all have a great day.